Okay, hello, good afternoon, everyone. So from this video, I will explain to you review about our last exercise on social arithmetic part 2 when we count the percentage of profit or loss. So in part 1, we already done with counting the profit and loss, and then the part 2, we count the percentage. And let's start from the beginning, from number 11 or number 1. So you can try to open your link as well, to match it. So here we have a dozen. So we have a dozen clothes are bought by trader for 510,000. Jadi harga belinya itu 510.000. Dozen it means that this consists of 12 pieces, and then that is sold for 59,500 per piece. If we have 12 pieces, it means we have to multiply by 12, so 740,000. And then how to find profit? We just need to subtract from the selling price with the purchasing price here. So it's equal to 204,000. And then if we want to find the profit in percent, so we have to divide it by the processing price. So 204,000 divided by 510,000 times 100%. So it's equal to 40%. Okay, so you can see here to find the percent of profit, we divided by the processing price. Yeah, this is the basic because you will get different answer if you divide it by the selling price. Okay, so the answer is 40% A. And then this is for number 2. Now understand price to bunch of vegetable at 1,500 per 5 bunch. It means if we have a 20, if we want to buy 20 bunch and 1,500 per 5 bunch, so like we how much we will pay, it is 500 times 4, right? Or if you want to use the comparison, so 5 is 1,500, how about 20? So 20 per 5 times 1,500 equal to 6,000. And then from that vegetable, he want to sell it for 1,500 per bunch. If we have 20 bunch, it means we will have money, we will get money 20 per 4 or 5 times 1,500, so 7,500. Okay, so we find already the purchasing price, we already find the selling price, and then we can decide the profit. So 1,500, and then the percent of profit 1,500 divided by purchasing price 6,000, and then that is 25%. Okay, so we can continue to the next number, number 3. Now, Pak Iman buy a used bicycle for 75,000, and then he spent 45,000 for repairing. So it will count it together, belong to purchasing price. So it is 120,000. So they buy the old bicycle, and then he repairing to make it price is higher, and then he can sell it for 156,000, and then we can find the profit from 120 to 156 is 36,000. And then again for the profit, percent profit, so 36,000 divided by 120,000, so that is 30%. Next, for number 4, Here, trader buy 18 kilogram of apple for 88,500. So I think that is for the purchasing price. And then they have several way to sell. So the first one is half of them are sold for 7,500 per kilogram, because 7,500 per kilogram, if they sell it half, it means half from 18 or 9. So 9 times 7,500, it is 67,500. You can check it by yourself. And then a third of them, it means a third from 18 or 6. So 6 times 6,800 per kilogram or 40,800. And then the rest, it means from 18 minus 9 minus 6. So the remaining is 3 kilogram. We sell it for 5,200 or equal with 15,600 rupiah. So how much money that they will get? We can count it 123 and 900 rupiah. So for purchasing price and selling price, we can decide the profit. The profit is 35,400 from the selling price minus the purchasing price. So the percent is 35,400, the profit divided by the purchasing price. So 88 and 500 times 100%, or that is a 40%. Okay, we can move to next question for number 5. I think you're familiar with this kind of question when we have to buy two kind of thing and then we mix it and then we solve it again. So here a trader orders 6 kilogram of jasmine rice for 5,500 per kilogram. And then he also buy 4 kilogram of basmati rice for 4,750 per kilogram. And then both of that type of rice are mixed and sold for 5,520 per kilogram. If all the rice is sold out, so the profit is how much? So the first step is we want to find the purchasing price because they buy two kind of thing. So for jasmine, 6 times 4,500, 27,000. And then 4 kilogram of basmati, so 4 times 4,750, so 19,000. That is equal to 46,000. And then they sold it as 5,520. And here we have 10 kilogram because of 6 kilogram of jasmine and 4 kilogram of basmati, so total is 10. And this is the money that we get, 55,200 rupiah. And for profit, so 55,200 minus 46,000, it's equal to 9,200. So until this part, it means you are clear until social arithmetic part 1. And then for the percent, it is 9,200 divided by 46,000 times 100%, or it is equal to 20%. So A. Okay, we will continue the next question. Now it's about buying a book. A pack of book containing of 30 pieces of they buy it for 54,000. It means that is the purchasing price. So the purchasing price is 54,000. And then from second sentences, all the book sold out for 13,500 per half dozen. So 13,500 is 6 pieces. If we buy 30 pieces, it means we can compare like 6 is 13,500. How about 30? It will be bigger than 13,500. So we put 30 on top divided by 6 and times 13,500. So you can calculate it. You can simplify 30 with 6 here, become 5. Total is 67,500. Until this part, if you clear until this part, it means you understand about the comparison. And for the profit, we can find from 67,500 minus 54,000 or equal to 13,500 rupiah. And then for the percent, so if you got the answer until this part, it means you are understand until social arithmetic part 1. And now we turn to part 2 when we counting the percent. So 13,500 divided by the purchasing price times 100%, so 25%. Okay, I think that's clear enough. And we can continue to next question. Okay, so here we have cooperative store. They purchase 20 per 10 for 35,000. So that is the purchasing price. And then if they want to get 30% profit, so the profit is 30%. So 30%, so 30 per 100 times 35,000 are equal with 10,500. And then the selling price is 35,000, the purchasing price plus the profit. So total is 45,500. Then that is not mentioned on the option because the option asking about per stick or per pieces. So what we have to do, the price for per piece is divided by the 20 or how many pieces the 45,500 divided by 20, that is equal to 2,275 rupiah or C. Okay, hopefully that is clear enough. And then we can continue to number 18. Number 18 here we have a smartphone seller. So Adi buy a mobile phone for 120,000 and then he spent 140,000 for reparation. It means both of that money it's for purchasing price. So 460,000. And then he want to expecting a 25% profit. So we can find first how much for 25%. So like 25 per 100 from purchasing price because the profit we calculate from the purchasing price. So it is 115,000. And then the selling price we can find from the purchasing price plus profit. So that is equal to 575,000. So the answer is B. Okay, we move to number 19 or number 9. So here, if you want to buy shop or store, the price is 27 and 500,000 rupiah. But then, because of something happened, so he has to sell it. He has to sell it and then it got lost 18%. So you can find the 18% from the first price. 18% from 27,500,000 rupiah. It is 4,950,000. So the selling price, be careful, here we have loss. So of course the selling price will be lower than the purchasing price. So what we have to do, we have to subtract from the purchasing price with loss. So if loss, the purchasing price minus the loss. If we have profit, the purchasing price plus the profit. So the price will be 22,550,000 rupiah. Okay, we move to number 20. Here we have some souvenir. It's sold and provide a profit 15%. So I can write it here, profit 15%. That is equal to 24,000. And then they're asking about the selling price. Okay. The key is the purchasing price is always 100%. So if they're asking about the selling price, it means the purchasing price plus profit, right? So 100% plus 15% or 115%. Now we have comparison again. Like 15% is equal with 24,000 and then 115% is equal to something. And how much is that something? It will be bigger than 24,000. So we put 115 on top and 15 on the bottom times 24,000, or that is equal to 184,000 rupiah. Okay, so next we can continue to number 21 or number 11. So now they have a bakery or pastry. You know the difference between them? Let's try to find out. And then from this question, they have to buy 7 pack of strawberry cake and then 5 pack of chocolate cake, and then they want to mix it and sell it again. It's almost same with when we deal with rice. So the processing price 7 times the price for the strawberry cake. 7 times 1,800, so that is 12,600. And then for chocolate cake, so 5 times 1,200 or equal with 6,000. So total is 18,600. And then the profit is 20%. So we can count the money. 20 per 100 times 18,600. 57 and 20. 8,720 rupiah. Then the selling price is purchasing price plus profit. So 18,600 and 3,720. Total is 22 and 320. But then, be careful, that is the price for 12 cake, 7 strawberry and 5 chocolate. After they are mixed and they sell it again, so per cake, price per cake, so that is 22 and 320 divided by 12 cake are equal with 1,860. Next, for number 22, so here we have a letter that sells bamboo stick. So they buy 3 buns of bamboo stick. Each bun contain of 3 bamboo stick. So total we have 3 times 8 or 24 stick. And then that stick sold for 10,000 per stick. It means the selling price, be careful, yeah, the selling price, yeah, that is not the purchasing price because it's sold. So 3 times 8 or 24 times 10,000, that is 240,000. And then the profit is 33, 1 per 3%. And then they're asking about the purchasing price. So how to find the purchasing price? Because this number is the selling price, so we cannot divide the profit from the selling price. We have to know the purchasing price first. Then the purchasing price is asked in this question. So what we have to do, we can use the comparison. Because the profit is 33 and 1 per 3%. And then the selling price, you know that selling price is the purchasing price plus profit. Purchasing price always 100%. So the selling price is 100 plus 33%. So 133, 1 per 3%. So here we can compare like 240,000 is 133, 1 per 3%. And then how much the profit is 33, 1 per 3%. You can compare from selling price with profit like this. So profit will be smaller than the selling price. So 33, 1 per 3 divided by 133, 1 per 3 times 240,000. If we simplify this part, we divide it by 33, 1 per 3, so 1 per 4. So 1 per 4 times 240,000, that is equal to 60,000. Okay, so the profit is 60,000 and the selling price 240. It means the purchasing price is 140,000 minus 60,000, 280,000. Just remember that 180,000 is price for 24 stick. And then for one stick, you can go to comparison again. So 24 is 180,000. So 1 will be less than 180. Then the comparison is 1 per 24. The smaller on top times 180, or that is equal to 7,500 rupiah. So this is if they're asking about the price per pieces. And this one is for price for overall. Okay, we move to next question, number 13, number 23, the last 3 questions. So now we have a pet seller, a good seller. They sell 3 goods with average price 800,000. So if from the whole sales, the trader get a profit 25%. So how much the purchasing price? The first, we can go to the selling price first because average is 800,000. It means if we have 3 goods, the total money they get is 2,400,000. And then the profit is 25%. And then if they're asking about the purchasing price, we cannot calculate it directly. We have to use the comparison like the previous question. So profit is 25%, purchasing price is 100%. So the selling price is 100 plus 25 or 125%. Now we can find the profit like 2,400,000 is 125%. And then if profit is 25%, it will be less than the selling price. So 25 per 125, the smaller number on top between this. So times 2,400,000, and it is equal to 480,000. So after we find the profit, we know the selling price, we can see the purchasing price. We need to subtract it. So that is equal to 1,920,000. That is the purchasing price for 3 coat. So if they're asking about the average price for each coat, so you need to divide it by 3, or 1 per 3 times 1,920,000. So 640,000. Okay, number 24. So now we have a trader sell orange with several way. It's almost same again with the previous question. So they sell 12 kilogram orange. The first one is he sell a third with 7,500 per kilogram. It means 1 per 3 times 12 or equal with 4 kilogram. So 4 kilogram is 7,500 or equal to 30,000. They will get this money. And then half of them, so half from 12, so or 6. 6, they sold it is 5,750. That is equal to 34 and 500. And then the rest, so from 12 we already sell 4 and 6, so the rest is only 2 kilogram, and they sell it for 5,250, so equal with 10,500 rupiah. So the total money that they got from the selling is 75,000. After that, they want to make a profit. You want to make a profit 25%. So the selling price will be 125%. Yeah, so this question is there is a revision this question on the link, so you can see the correct question is the one on the link. So 25%. We can compare again, like 75,000 is 125%, and profit is 25%. For sure, profit will be smaller than the selling price. So 25 per 125 times 75%, 1,000 are equal with 15,000, and then the purchasing price, we need to subtract it from 75,000 minus 15,000, that is equal to 60,000. Okay, finally, we reach the last question. Mr. Sulaiman use TV, then repair for the cost is 105,000. And then a few days later, the TV was sold for 728,000. It means the selling price is 728,000. And then you want to get the 30% profit. So 30 divided by 130, because profit is 30 and selling price is 130. Then so 30 per 130 times 728,000 are equal with 168,000 rupiah. After that, we want to find the purchasing price. So the purchasing price is the selling price minus the profit, that is equal to 560,000. And then after we find the total purchasing price, you know that the repairing cost is 105,000. It means the real price for that old TV is 555,000. We need to minus it from total purchasing price with the reparation cost. Okay, I think that's all from me. Hopefully, this is could help you as a guide, as reference for you to do the exercise. Good luck and see you.